Hi everyone. So today I have a couple of crafts I wanted to work on, and the first one is I was at the dollar store and I saw these plain mason jars and I wanted to glue it onto a candlestick so it would look like this. It'd have a pedestal, it'd be a little bit taller, and I plan on using it for a Halloween display, or at least one of them, and I'm going to make two. And then I also found these vases, and I kind of like how it has a bit of a flared rim, so I also want to glue those onto the candlestick. Now this I intend to make into a candle holder. I haven't quite decided once I get it done if I'm going to etch or paint these, but first things first, we have to get to some gluing. So the first thing I want to do is I don't really want to mess with this portion, so I am going to glue down the lid. And so all I'm really going to do is put a little bit of glue in a couple spots on here so that it stays down. And I don't need a lot. Matter of fact, I think I probably put too much in there, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna kind of set that down in there. And the beauty is it shouldn't, yeah, it doesn't come through the top. And I'm just gonna press down a little bit, and then where it kind of seeped up here in the corner, let me zoom in a little bit. You see where there's a little bit of glue up there. I want to take a paper towel and get that up because that'll interfere with the seal later. So you get a nice lid. So I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm going to do the same thing on the next one. So I'm just gonna put a couple dollops of the glue, and I just want it, I basically did it on 4 spots, and then I'm just gonna set that down in there because all I'm looking is for the lid to come up when I'm sealing it. So just kind of hold it down and we'll set those aside. So it takes 16 hours for this glue to reach full strength, but it is for bonding specifically ceramics, wood, and glass. So it should work on metal as well. I'm not terribly worried about that. Now for this, I just want to go all the way around. The rim, and then I'm going to take my jar and I'm just going to set that on there, and I'm going to apply some pressure. And then I'm just going to take and add just a couple spots where I add just a slightly larger bead of glue. And that just kind of adds a little bit of extra stability. So, I know it's kind of hard to see since it's clear glass. We'll do another one, another candlestick in my other mason jar. And we just run the glue around the rim of the candlestick holder. I'll turn the mason jar over and try not to get the glue on me. And then we're just going to take this. Oops, that was way too much. Again, trying not to get the super glue all over everything. And I want to make sure that none of it ran onto the glass, because I think for these I'm just going to put labels on them for what I'm going to do with them, but these would also make really cute candy jars, so I might leave them plain and just put the decoration in them so that I can wash them out, because this glue is dishwasher safe. So if what my initial plan for at least one of them is to fill it full of glow-in-the-dark goo. So that would be really cool for Halloween, set it on my Halloween display. But for Christmas or for fall, I could put fall colored candies in here, and that would also make a really pretty display. So I may not do anything so that I can change them out. Now, next, I'm going to do the vases. And these are going to be specifically for candles. So, now I can tell you I won't do anything with these for at least overnight, but it says it takes 16 hours for this to cure. According to the directions, it takes full strength is in 16 hours, but it should set in 5 minutes. So this one's a little bit different. You kind of have to center it on there, and if you don't have it center, it's probably not going to work as well. And I'm going to take a damp paper towel, and since I've moved it around, you can see a little bit of the glue, and I'm just going to kind of wipe that up a little bit, because it really will detract from the look of it. And once again, I'm just going to take a few spots, and I'm just going to add a little bit of extra glue just to give it a little bit more stability. Okay, so that's that one, and one more. And I mean, you can see these done all over Pinterest. People have done lots of really pretty things. This particular one would be absolutely gorgeous if you took and etched them with maybe a snowflake for Christmas or leaves for fall, which etching is not hard at all to do. Something else you should probably do before doing this, which is what I did. I ran all this glassware through the dishwasher so that all the adhesive from the labels and stuff was off. There, you can see there's a little piece there, but I didn't care about that particular piece. It's on the side I'm not using. So, you could etch these, you can put labels on them, they paint the tops, they paint the glass. There's so many different items you could do. This would, well, there's a lot of different ways this would look really cute. And I'm going to add a little bit more glue to this one since it came off. It's obviously not quite enough glue to hold it down. And touching them while they're drying is not the smartest thing. This is one of those crafts that takes patience. Patience not being something I'm known for. So there's a lot of options you can do. I am going to let these dry overnight, and I will come back tomorrow and show you how they look. Thanks for watching. Hello again. So I finished my project from last night. These three are all good and set. But the other mason jar, when I got up this morning, needed a little bit more glue. It wasn't quite holding right. So that one had more glue added, and it will be ready tonight. But what I did was I just took some leaves, they're fake leaves, and I put them in the bottom of the jar here. Well, just took and added some leaves down here, and then set a jar candle in there, and then you see the leaves, and I tied a pretty ribbon, and that's what I did with these. I might add a few more leaves to this one because I really like the look of that. And so those are all done, and I think those look absolutely gorgeous. I'm really pleased with the way those turned out. And the mason jar actually came out really well as well. I put in some of the autumn candies, the candy corns and the pumpkins and stuff in this one. And I haven't decided. I really kind of like the way that looks. But at the same time, I am interested in trying out putting some different liquids in here and printing out some labels. But I haven't decided. Because if I do that, I don't know if I would use it for the rest of the year or if it would just go away with the Halloween stuff. So I'm gonna leave it like this for the time being and see what I think, but I'm in love with how the candle holders came out. And you could put pillar candles in here, but this is what I had on hand, and I really like the way these turned out. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hi, so I just wanted to give you a quick look what they would look like in your decor. So I just took both of the candles and I put on top of my curio cabinet. I have a kind of a Halloween look going with the pumpkins and the candle holder here in the front, the Boney Bunch piece. So I really like that. I think normally they'll live on my mantle, but as you can see, my mantle is in full Halloween swing. And since I really like the way my mantle looks now, I wasn't going to mess with it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way those came out. I think they look great sitting up there like that. I might actually make one more so that normally I have 3. But I don't know. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little while and we'll see what we think. And then for now, the mason jar candy jar is sitting right there, and I'm actually kind of liking that. I really like the way those look. Very cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Give it a try. It's fun and easy, and it only cost me a few dollars each. Thanks for watching.